Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pau Torres. Played out to the left flank. Lovely feet. He's having a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's gone searching cross-field. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Modric. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambitious ball here. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away.
Griezmann really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Maradona. Yamal. And here's Maradona. Played down the flank. Now it's Hazard. He has found a way through. Muscular approach does pay off here. That has been slung wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely spread. Yamal.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Beckham. And this is Forlan. Yamal. Great chance! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Spread out to the left. And it's Maradona. And here's Forlan. Now it's Modric. Brilliantly cut out. Hernandez. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Beckham.
Japan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be... It's Forlan! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Foot in. Adams. Baresi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Over to the left. Plays the return pass. Now it's Hazard. Hazard has got himself a free kick. Wilshere. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Maradona going face to face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's a promising build-up. Shot goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. And it's Maradona. And this is Maradona. Maradona finds himself offside. Pau Torres, Hernandez, Hazard, it's Wilshere, and it's Xabi Alonso.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Yamal, crossed into the middle. Saliba cuts it out. Oh, it's Bebeto. Bebeto has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And here's Wilshere. Frimpong could try cutting inside here. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break. All square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Japan really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Japan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And this is Griezmann. Baresi. Rodri. Yamal looking to add to his goal. Japan looking to pass their way through. Has a look and plays it forward. He's looking wide. Now it's Hazard. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Spread it left. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Japan finding their... Yamal! And again the keeper stands strong. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's Bebeto.
Substitution for Japan, number 4.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Drilled in low. That has not gone well. The ball has bounced loose now. Messi. Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Modric. It's Modric! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Messi. Frimpong gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution.
"75 minutes played."
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Beckenbauer, Yamal, and Maradona. And it's Beckham. Yamal, passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Frimpong. Luis Alberto. That's a sharp pass. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. Yamal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's intervened well there. Ødegaard. That's a good ball out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ødegaard. Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out. Messi! Oh, what to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Ødegaard. Back when it goes. Kante with a beautifully timed run.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Yamal. And the number on the board is 3. He's on it. Can he get away? Saliba. To Messi. Tries to pass it through. And there goes the final whistle. Japan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Triol gets across to intercept that. And that's gone loose. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that interception was most necessary.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by...
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has been cleared. Japan have the chance to go the other way. And the shot! Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Good ball, good take. Forlan. Chance here to counter. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Maradona. Roberto Carlos receives him in a wide position. Forlan.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Triol. Japan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Balde.
Japan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And this is Maradona. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham plays it short. Out to the left it goes. Beckham with the cross. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Xavi Alonso. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri wins the duel this time. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Beckenbauer. Rodri. Maradona. Beckham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Yamal. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's fabulous. claimed it back swiftly. And here's Pedri, knocks it into space. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Rodri. Koundé. Van Dijk. Over to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Yamal. And it's Maradona. And this is Forlan. Oh, it's Forlan! Xavi Alonso. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Yamal. Maradona. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking here to chip it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Kimmich. And he's got the beating of his man. Roberto Carlos. It's a searching pass. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but
He rises! It's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Diaz demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution for Japan.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Coming on
And
the
talk
field
about the perfect
is
time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Diaz! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And a chance! And he's there to belt it away. Triol. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Diaz. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Japan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he welcomes it in. Oh, super ball! Roberto Carlos. And it's Rodri. Beckenbauer. And Yamal. Time and again they are repelled. And he's managed to get free. Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri with the slide tackle there. Messi, he is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Alonso finds himself unceremoniously floored. And he's heaved it away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. Maradona. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Diaz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a Diaz! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Number 8, Yamal. Coming on the field.
And the keeper beats it away. It's a delicate pass. Great chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Dieter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Number 15,
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. And he has been fouled there. Puyol. Tries to pass it through. Haaland finds himself offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Laid back in. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kimmich, he won't be happy with that one. Time added on 4 minutes. Beckenbauer, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Iniesta. Now it's Darwin, shifted it to the flank. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that will be it. Japan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he...
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Besiktas! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ruben Neves. Couldn't squeeze it through. Alexander-Arnold.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Griezmann. And here's Forlan.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Griezmann chasing after it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Japan do have a chance to counter here. Forwards and with intent. And he welcomes it in. Oh, good take and a good... And Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. But that has not gone well. Messi. Hazard.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Sane going face-to-face with his great rival. Hernes. Now it's Kane. And this is Hazard. He is through here. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal. Saliba. Now Costa Curta. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, facing up. Oh, what has happened here? And he's got... Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's shifting through. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Saliba, Beckenbauer. Some resolute defending there. Shot could be on. That is a crunching tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Forlan. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Griezmann. Vitinha, out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Cross needs to be good. That's gone for a throw-in. Messi. Costa Curta, Beckenbauer, Saliba.
There will be 1 minute
Costa
added
Curta.
time.
And it's Beckham. Pass somewhat off target. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Japan really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now this could be a chance. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And there's the shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Now it's Hazard. That's a good run down the left. Cross to the back post.
Besiktas clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A few ironic cheers tell the story. Japan have the chance to go the other way.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Griezmann gets into a good position. Costa Curta. Ruben Neves. He's chosen to go back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. It's a good spell of possession, this. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Sane. Coming on the field is number 19.
Vitinha, who's set up 1 goal so far. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Foot in. Ruben Neves. Now Costa Curta. Can he get on the end of this? Besiktas are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Forlan! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Saliba. Japan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Beckenbauer. Just about up to 75 minutes. Haaland. Some really good ball movement. And here's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to play him, it takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Substitution from Besiktas. Number 6, Hazard. Coming on to
Ernest.
replace him is number 14.
Japan seem happy to
Substitution in
bash their
progress.
heads against...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Japan are down to 10 men. Saliba. Japan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Japan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Ruben Neves. And here's Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saliba. And it's Ruben Neves. Costa Curta. Ruben Neves. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Great defending, strong and determined.
Two
That pass
added
isn't the
minutes has
best.
been indicated.
Messi. And it's Ruben Neves. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very near. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisive.
And the referee brings it to a close. Japan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter,
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Yamal. Roberto Carlos. Little pass back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn it. Chance for a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Griezmann. Yamal might just make this. Japan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Looking to play him in. Griezmann providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he whips it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's hoisted clear. Van Basten. Ribéry. Can he spark a counter here? Yamal. And this is Griezmann. Japan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. And it's Ribéry. Oh, that's a key interception.
Japan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Delivers the ball, he rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Santos have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to...
Oh, what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Triol. And he's intervened well there.
Japan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Modric. Girassi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Girassi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Girassi is offering a right smile there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Neymar. Yamal. Beckham. Turns back here, probably the best option. Griezmann. Japan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saliba. No way through there. Roberto Carlos. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Beckham. Face to face with the... And Beckham! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Ribery, quality ball. Girassi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Out of play for a throw. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Early ball. Terrific header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Triol. Nicely spread. It's gone out for a throw-in. Japan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. He is through here. Swing climbs up big. And he has kept it out somehow.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. Just about up to the hour now. Beckenbauer. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. Gira goes for a shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Number 4.
Santos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Here's a chance! Ribery. And the counter is on. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. Beckham. Beckenbauer. Now Saliba. Baresi. And it's Neymar. And now the breakaway. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Ribery has got himself a free kick.
Substitution for Japan. Number 24, Modric. Number 10, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Hirotoshi Nakata. Number
Japan
15,
will have one further opportunity to
Big chance! Taking place.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Japan are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos tries to pass it through. Haaland.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. Van Basten. Beckham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Now somewhat off target. Played back. Now they can break here. Now it's Beckham.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well read. And the danger is averted.
Japan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for Japan.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Rodri. Coming on the field.
And that should get the job done.
Messi. Number 6, Ruben Neves.
Played out to the right. It's a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And it's Van Basten. Time added on, 4 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined. Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely weighted ball. Always play shapes to shoot! And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially. The result is one that will make them suffer.